What up, what up? Today I'm painting bath bombs. Alright, first video ever. And today I'm gonna show you how to paint a Freddy fucking bath bomb. The key points to the Freddy bath bomb: making a fleshy color. If you make a wild dark brown, or you try to match the hat instead of these parts of the skin tone, right, the fleshy parts of the skin tone, you will run into problems whenever we do these colors. These colors that I mix are strictly based off of Arteza mica sets and the flesh, or the color of the bath bomb. So I have mixed a little bit of copper and a little bit of raspberry red, about, let's call it a 75-25 mix, copper heavy on the copper side, and it gets this nice red. Now this red right here is perfect for Freddy when his flesh is this color, because it mimics the burnt part of his flesh, right? Now watch how I bring this lip to life right here, and these are just little tips that I've learned. See the inside of the mouth right there? That's a flare of the lip. Alright, let's get it. Get that flare. Follow it all the way through. The inside of the lip. Alright, now watch. See that little part right under the lip? You just highlight that with the thinnest bead of red you can get. Wow. How? I'm making random noises because I don't want to impose on anyone's copyright. I'm just kidding. It's because I'm an idiot. Look at that. Now you follow this. For Freddy, it's really easy. If you have this bath bomb over it, it's easy. But I've painted others, and it's pretty much the same all the way around. For Freddy, you gotta have a good flesh tone. I've painted Freddy brown, like with a brown flesh, a pink flesh, and the colors just weren't right. But this light tan seems to be working perfectly. My wife knows the color. I'll add it in the description below, because I know some of you guys and gals are actually, you know, some people are really doing this. We just found a niche. I happen to have good marketing skills. My wife, good administrative skills. So we're doing pretty well on the business side. But a lot of people say it has a lot to do with the paint. And I agree. We got some cool stuff. Whenever we go to trade shows and what have you, I don't see anybody with bath bombs quite like ours. Now you see, look, Freddy has these little divots. Let me bring the light over. Freddy has those little divots. See them when I move the light? That's where you want to paint. You don't want to paint on the raised part. You want to paint on the indention part. Yeah, and see, if you, a lot of us, you know, when we're painting, we look at pictures. I do. But after a while, I've painted this so much that I kind of just know where everything's at. And all of them are different either way. You know, they're hand painted bath bombs, so if you're looking for the exact same one every time, you probably won't get it if you're hand painting it. Now, on some of these burn parts, you can make real defined, like boom. Or you can brush it in and make it a little bit bigger, a little bit more airy, because Freddy is scarred. You know what I mean? He's burnt to crisp. So he's like the epitome of a burnt person. And it looks fresh. I know we don't walk around looking at burned people all day, but if you've ever seen a person who has been burned and is scarred, they don't carry this red, you know, scar tissue or open wound type of stuff around them. It is pink though. So that's why we brush it out just a little bit on some parts. You see what I'm doing there? Especially on parts where it might be rounded. Down here on the neck. Because you know, these bath bombs aren't shaped exactly like the human. So we have to make do with the art. Watch, I'm going to bring this all the way through. Okay, even though the indentation doesn't go all the way through. But it'll help build the chin in the long run. Now I did go ahead and you know, pre-make a Freddy as to speed this up, but I will still walk you through the process. I recorded it either way. I'm gonna start painting like Bob Ross. You just take those brush strokes all the way back. I see why he did it though.
Yeah.
It's kind of easier to paint when I'm talking about it. Just gonna dip my paintbrush, give it his alcohol, smear that thickness around. Look at that. It's looking. Let's shed some light on the situation. See that? Oh man, wear and tear of the hat. I need a tripod for this light. Try to take away some of that light. Over the hat, fleshy tone in the head. I want all that covered up. It's gonna be hard down here, but you take this little bitty thin brush, you can jab it in there. Man, Bob Ross was onto something. Man, bath bomb painting with Phil Ross. Give me an afro, baby. Give me an afro. Now the bath bombs, I believe the bath bombs are never complete until you add the eyeballs. So Freddy has the most beautiful blue eyes. He really does though. I don't know what they were thinking about. Just comes together, bruh. But it's no joke. If you make these eyes wrong, you will have to repaint. If you make these eyeballs wrong, you'll have a cross-eyed ass Freddy. And trust me, I've done it. And it looks ridiculous. And that eyeball might be a little too big, I would say so. Good thing about this mica, just tap, tapper. And if you're just tuning in, that's a huge pupil. He definitely might be on drugs. Ha! Yeah, I mean, look. Now this Freddy right here is the one we were just painting, and I brought this one over to show you. Look at that. When you bring the eyes, do the eyes correctly, really makes the bath bomb pop.